I got some potential Star Wars Episode 8 spoilers straight from Reddit. Before I go any further, I want to warn you that this may contain spoilers for Star Wars Episode 8. I'm not entirely sure if this is legitimate or not. However, this kind of spoiler actually does seem pretty legitimate. So you can kind of tell based upon kind of the storytelling and what the person says, but it could be fake too. But again, if you don't want to risk it, thank you, but I'm about to go into it right now. So, this spoiler is from somebody who claims to have seen the call sheets up in Croatia when they were shooting the film, and I'm going to go ahead and read to you guys what it says here. Of course, you can see it on your screen here. He says, the scenes from Dubrovnik, I can never say it right, Dubrovnik, I apologize if I can't say it right, guys, take place near the end of the movie. Location's called the Enclave. The good guys are Luke, Rey, Finn. Bad guys are Phasma and some stormtroopers. The location might be somehow related to Leia. One of the interiors takes place in a place called Leia's Mansion. But it might be an entirely different place in universe that's filmed there as well for convenience. And that's a very good point. And if this guy is faking it, he certainly knows a little bit more than the average faker. Because a lot of people who fake this stuff, they screw up very blatantly. This actually seems like the guy has some knowledge of how movies are made. So he says that the Enclave is under occupation. The streets are crawling with stormtroopers. There are reaction shots with bystanders being beaten up by stormtroopers. Luke and Rey and them are there to free some people from prison. But he's not 100% sure, but he says he thinks it might be Luke's students or his followers from the past. Maybe there were some surviving Jedi from the Kylo Ren attack. That would be very interesting if this movie is basically Kylo has to go find the Knights of Ren and Luke has to find his Jedi, and then maybe in Episode 9 they all have a big clash. Who knows? That'd be pretty awesome, right? Let me know your thoughts down below. So, after a long firefight, they encounter Phasma, who's now a gun for hire, which is weird. I mean, she left the First Order. I don't know why she would, but hey, that's what it says happened. Maybe they fired her for, you know what? Maybe they fired Phasma because she took the shield down. Maybe they were like, why'd you do that? You know what? You should die for the First Order. That makes sense, right? But she obviously still wants revenge on Finn, of course, because she wants to. So anyways, there's a big firefight, and apparently Phasma takes out a prisoner, some extra, and then Rey lights up a blue lightsaber because there's a big blue glow, and they think it's supposed to be Luke's lightsaber. Then Luke escapes on foot, sneaks out, encounters some stormtroopers, and then pushes them from the ledge. Now, there is a leaked shot of somebody falling over a ledge, it's like a 3-second clip. I think it's been taken down. So there might be something to this, but again, he might just be putting that together to tell his story. It seems more legit because it's not like, okay, here's the entire plot synopsis. No, it's just a piece of what he saw. That's what makes it more legitimate. But again, it could be untrue. So Luke escapes, then Finn and Rey steal a speeder and are chased by both Phasma and the stormtroopers. We know for a fact there is a speeder sequence that was shot there. That is true. Rey gets hurt and drives the speeder into a building. Finn gets pinned by the wreck. Rey tries to use the Force to lift the wreck and free Finn, but something blocks her Force abilities and she feels powerless and scared, so she leaves without him. Phasma captures Finn. Luke and Rey meet at the extraction point near the marina, and that's all he has. So is that... He said that's near the end of the movie, so I wonder if Finn's going to get captured in this movie, and then they have to save him in the next one, in Episode 9. Very curious. And what could be blocking Rey's Force abilities? Very interesting, because obviously she's been training with Luke, and I know that her and Luke are together for a big chunk of this movie, so what could it mean? Let me know your thoughts down below, guys, on this potential spoiler, and what you think, and if you think it's legitimate or not, and if not, if you do think it's legit, tell me, what you think is happening here and what you think overall. So I'll talk to y'all then.